Let's suppose that you're writing a really important email to a colleague, or a post on Facebook that all your friends will see, or a paper for your English class that you just have to get an A on, or a resume for your dream job, or a message to your crush on a dating site. The point is that you write important things each and every day. And whether you're an English professor or an English learner, we all could use a second pair of eyes to help us make sure we're always putting our best foot forward. Enter Grammarly, a writing app developed by some of the world's leading linguists.
So, like me, you've probably seen this advert, or the one with the lady that has the impossibly hard social media management job, having to respond to all those tweets and replies, and she wants to make sure her spelling and grammar are the best they could be. I'm not usually somebody who falls for advertising or is suckered in by advertising, but this app, to me, I kept seeing the advert everywhere. It just made sense. Why wouldn't I want something that plugs into my browser, plugs into my application, and makes me the William Shakespeare of email or Word documents? Well, today I decided to find out what it was like. Installed it, plugged it into my browser, and plugged it into Word and Outlook and all the other things, and I have to say, if I was you and you're thinking about it, I'd hold off. It's not quite all it's cracked up to be. It's got some severe issues. So, first and foremost of this is its inability to spell check in the language you want it to spell check on. So, for example, I was just typing a forum post about ad review on YouTube channels, and I put the following in. I would like to monetize this channel. Seems alright. You can see the little Grammarly app go away in the corner there and do its bit of a thing. And there we go, look, monetize. It has underlined monetize and wants me to change it to monetize with a Z, which is fine for all you American folk out there, but in the UK it's most definitely an S and not a Z. We don't use Zs. Eyes is I-S-E. I know it may seem weird, but we invented the language. So, maybe it's my settings. But it's not. I'm set to British English, not American English. I've double checked, I've reloaded, unloaded, uninstalled, reinstalled. It still wants me to put everything in American. Now, for an application that its only function is for spelling and grammar, that would seem like that's an issue. I want something that's going to make my life easier, not that I have to double check that it's telling me the right thing. The second issue, and for a lot of you out there this will be a bigger issue, is this. When you plug it into Word, you get this lovely warning here. The undo or Control Z feature is unavailable when Grammarly is enabled. That's right. If you have Grammarly enabled, you can no longer undo something you do within a Word document. So should you accidentally delete a load of text, you are knackered. Just spent 4 hours on that essay and deleted it before saving it, you are knackered. It's bizarre. It's absolutely insane. You cannot. It also puts a severe lag into Word responding, I'm beginning to notice as well. You cannot Control Z. There is no Control Z. There doesn't seem to be an undo here. It just completely removes the undo function. I can't have that enabled. Who would want the inability to undo? And then there's the last thing. Probably like me, you're thinking, hey, it's free, give it a break. But it is free. But what it does keep telling you about is, let's try this here. I want to run a test and see if I can get a pop-up. So down again, you see it checking. So it's not quite instant. It will depend a lot on your speed. Well, it's not doing it now, and I wouldn't know what to do to get it to exactly pop up. But what you will see a lot is where it says no issues found, it will say 3 advanced issues found. And as you'll see, advanced issues are only coming with premium. Well, if it's a good app, it's probably still worth paying for. I don't mind paying for something if it's good. What I do mind, and I mind quite a lot, is paying as much as $30 a month for spell checking. Something that you can get free in your browser and you can get free in Word. It just seems a little bit excessive. It seems a little bit over the top. So I'm not trying to be critical. It's probably quite new, but they're spending a lot on marketing this thing, and it seems like they need to spend a little bit more on design and implementation. Things such as not being able to use undo within Word. Don't get me wrong, you can undo your spelling changes that you make within Grammarly, but you can't undo general things within Word. You can once you disable Grammarly, not an issue. There they go. I've got undo back. I have all my undo features back. But not being able to accurately check for spellings seems like a bit of an error to me. It seems like it's basic feature. It's not getting right. So Grammarly, if you're watching this, we'd love to use your app. It seems fantastic. It's a great idea, but make it work first, then perhaps do a bit more marketing after that. Until then, I do advise you to strongly avoid this application for now. That's all for me. Like and subscribe. I'll speak to you later. Bye now.